Hey, it's Mr. Scopa here, and it is Friday. It's Friday of homecoming week. Tonight, big game. Whoop! Go Pal Mac. Today is team day, so I'm representing my Rochester Red Wings, and Mrs. Brooks over there has the old school Pal Mac football. So, a couple things. One, today is our second math assignment. Hopefully, we're going to get a great completion rate of that, of people getting in and no excuses on it and things like that. But speaking about homework, one thing for homework that the kids probably don't write down in their agendas has to do with this. This thing right here. Yep. This is a charger. This is a charger for the Chromebooks. The kids need to charge their Chromebooks at night. We've had a bunch of people coming in with Chromebooks at like 2 or 3%, and then they've got to charge them and things like that. And there's not a lot of plugs in our classroom, so it makes it really difficult for them to be successful here in the classroom using their Chromebooks. So please just remind them to have it as part of their normal nightly routine to plug this in, because it's funny because they all come in with their phones charged, their own personal devices charged, their iPods, all that stuff, but they need the Chromebooks charged. Next thing, make sure that they are remembering to write in their agendas, check in their agendas. You don't have to check every night. You know, it would be great if you did, but you don't have to check every night. But just go through and make sure that they're using their agendas. They do have homework, and just kind of check in with them. A couple times a week would be great. If you did every night, that would be awesome. So keep that in mind. And just, remind them that during the day, those phones need to be on vibrate or off. Please don't text them in the middle of class. It's distracting. So let's see. We've got lots of things going on in math. We're in the middle of our math unit it's called prime time. And so it's all about prime and composite numbers. And so you'll be hearing things about that, and they might be asking questions about that, which brings me to something of, I have parents contact me and say, I just can't figure this stuff out. I don't understand this stuff. There's this thing called Khan Academy on the internet, and it's KAHN Academy. And if you look it up, there's a boatload of videos in there from teachers all across the entire globe that are going through and teaching concepts. And so you can get a little tutorial if you don't remember how to do prime factorization and greatest common factor and things like that. The kids should remember how to do it, but if they don't, you can find those videos to help them out, which is a great resource because, hey, they have the Chromebook that should be charged. So keep that in mind. We're digging along in history right now for INS. They're doing timelines and learning about inventions across the years and things like that. In science, things are getting a little rocky right now as we are learning about plate tectonics and the shifting of the plates and how much they move. Ask them about Alfred Wegener. He's a silly man. And so let's see, with that, we're working on tone right now. So you can talk to them about how some phrases, whether it's used one way or the other, depending on the tone of the voice and the mood, that goes through and changes the meanings of things, because that's what we're talking about right now with figurative language and things like that. And with that, I hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.